And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Hey, any way you can, any way you can. Here we go.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hit in the air to right field. Maldonado has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And, boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award. But what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this.
Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Big Daddy will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
You know, guys, we all know that those kind of games are going to happen in this sport. It's a tough game out there, no matter who you are. But the good ones are able to put that day behind you and go out and focus on the next game.
Jake Smolinski will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. Big Daddy will dig in. He singled his first time around. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
A bare-handed pickup in time.
Wow, made it look easy. Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low. So
Big Daddy strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Hey, here we go. Come on now. One time. Hey, wait for yours here.
The 0-1 on its way.
No ball.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 error. Striding in to start the 9th, Big Daddy, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Yeah.
That misses 1 and 2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
For the victorious Atlanta
So
Braves.
that just about does it for EK, Psycho, and the crew. Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the AA Texas League. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Midland Rockhounds and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can stay hot. He's hitting over 400 so far here in April. Obviously, we can't get too excited about it because there is so much season left, but he's off to a great start.
Carlos Lorenz, a Cuban-born right-hander. Big Daddy steps in here to start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
They see it and drive it. Let's go.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
I know my job here is to be an analyst and to try and add some insight to what's happening on the field, but for folks, words cannot describe how badly he got pulled on that pitch. I'm not even going to try.
Stepping in, Big Daddy. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Hey, let her fly right here.
Swinging on the first pitch as this is popped high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. Langley is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. Last half of the 5th coming up. Northwest Arkansas out in front.
Hey, one time, right now.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here we go.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Boy. And in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
Big Daddy stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Hey, see you to rip it.
Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2.
Yeah, not a bad idea. He waited a pitch there before showing bunt. Sometimes that might back that third baseman up a step or 2 if he sees you're not bunting at the first pitch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but Most of the time, that's easier said than done.
And guys, a good outing on the mound for the man you see right there, the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, he needed just a little help to get out of that 7th inning, but all in all, that's 6 2/3 very strong innings for him on the mound.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Rockhounds come out on top, 3-2. Good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Midland Rockhounds and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Big Daddy will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Yeah, not really a great performance for him yesterday, but that's just part of this ball game. You have to know that those rough ones are going to come up and bite you every once in a while.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he couldn't lay off there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and the count comes even now at 1-1.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of the second. The Rockhounds are out in front, 1-0. Big Daddy stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Big dog, get your pitch.
And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good piece on it, huh? Let's go. Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Not too happy about that decision down there at first base. We're going to check it out again here on show motion. Boy, that is a tight call. You know, one way or another, someone wasn't going to be happy.
Leading off the inning, Big Daddy, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Here comes the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, this has been a much better outing for him than it was his last time around. Remember, he's coming off of a start in which he allowed 5 runs. So he's got to be saying, this is a lot more like it.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Big Daddy, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 6.
Oh, baby, see you drive it. Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something.
I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. pitch on the way. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his third strikeout of the ball game.
Well, that's a hat trick for him now. His third strikeout in the game. And I think the one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to go down looking.
Starting pitching, so obviously important to a team's success, and a great performance given here in this one by the fella you see on your screen. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Naturals win this one 3-1. Good night, everybody.
3 runs on 7 hits. With 1 error, they left 16 men on base. For the Rockhounds, 1 run, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 19 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Arkansas Travelers and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
This is a lineup that features so many young kids on this team, and generally you know you're going to have to live with their mistakes, but what you do is you ride that youth and enthusiasm to each victory.
Ryan Moore gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do we need to know here, EK? Big Daddy will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s.
Hey, here we go. Come on now. One time.
Into the windup and the pitch. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
The windup and the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here. Come on, guy. Get your pitch.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0. Big Daddy comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Designated hitter, number 6.
the fastball by him here, 0-1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2.
Yeah, not a bad idea. He waited a pitch there before showing bunt. Sometimes that might back that third baseman up a step or two if he sees you're not bunting at the first pitch.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Not too happy about that decision down there at first base. We're going to check it out again here on show motion.
Big Daddy will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far.
Here we go.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he's back standing.
Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something.
0-1 count. Here it comes.
Come on.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul.
Hey, have a good rip up there, huh?
And he'll snap one over to first. And the runner will get back standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Hey, see you deep and drive. What do you say?
You won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly a complete game, but he did get him into the 7th inning, and that was enough to get his guys into position to win this ball game.
Our final line score.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the AA Texas League. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Arkansas Travelers and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Come on,
Big Daddy will stand in now. He homered in the ball game last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 1 out and a runner on second base.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, 1 pitch. Make it yours.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Now to the plate, Big Daddy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
0-1's the count.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Let's go now. 1 time.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
See it, drive it. See it, drive it. Hey, see it, drive it. Let's go.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Boy. And in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating.
Big Daddy will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Hey, I need you right here, one time.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
It didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with the running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Get your pitch. All right, one time right here.